Oi, Hong Kong Foy, what you got? Let's see those muscles. Look at those muscles. Now let me help you. Ready? Go. Oh, ow. Oh, that hurt. Ow, ow, ow. You laughing at me? Seed box and plant you out. He didn't like that. Child abuse, right? Child abuse. Now how that goes. I got my camera here and I'm going to show you something that was 20 years in the making. So, you ready for this? Hold on a second. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to actually put my, come on you little devil. To try and put my microphone on. There it goes. Let's see if she starts up, because there's a lot of wind out here today, right? Geez, a windy day. Windy day. Oh, come on. There it goes. Windy day. What I've noticed with this microphone is that it will it makes everything clearer and everything, but here it is, 20 years in the making. I'm going to show you a couple of things, and this is why I'm going to be able to survive in agriculture where a lot of people are not going to be able to survive. But ready? There it is. 20 years ago today, May 3rd, 2004, I bought that truck. I bought it in Texas. It has Pacific dually front rims on it. There's our wheel covers that came with it. And that it has the 7.3 diesel. It isn't the original 7.3 diesel that was in it. It is actually the third one in it. First one was junk when I bought it. Second one broke immediately. And then the third one is here today. It's had a new transmission in it. Multiple sets of tires. It has well over 200,000 miles on it, which for 20 some years, 219,000 miles. So that's not even, you know, it's not even 20,000 miles a year. Now, I have had trucks since then that were, you know, I've had trucks since then. The F-150 I put 180,000 miles on that one. My red truck, the red farm truck, that one is, that's got 150,000 miles on it. The blue tool truck, obviously, and my 2020 F-350 that I use quite a bit, that one's got almost 55,000 miles on it. So it's not like it's the only truck that I have or have had in the time that I've owned this thing. So that makes, you know, that takes the miles off of it. The thing with these diesels, and I will tell you the thing with these diesels, is that they are not meant to turn on and shut off. They're meant to start up and go. And go and go and go. And I think my camera's pointed up at the sky because, well, it's what it looks like it is. So I'm going to have to deal with that. But the other thing that's just kind of funny, and I'm going to show you that. William, come here. You're going to run the camera, right? What is he doing? He's up to some stuff. Look at this guy. Yeah, so that was pointed at the sky. What is going on with that? Okay. I think if I push that button, what does that do? Gimbal recentered. Okay, just learned something new about my camera. Anyway, here's the other reason why I'm not going to go broke in 2024. You ready for this one? You ready for this one? He's got that power takeoff shaft on. See that? You better not get near that. Go turn that off. This is one of the early John Deere 750 grain drills. It is a 750, right? I don't think it says 750 anywhere on it, except for right there. Maybe it does on the back, does it? Yeah, 750 on the back. John Deere 750. This is one of the early ones. It is a 837. They didn't start at 0. I know that. They might have started at 100. So this could have been the, 737th one. They might have started at 500. I don't know. But I do know that these row units are definitely the original row units that came on these things. I've modified them since then with new arms and stuff. I've done a lot of work. I've done a lot of work to this drill. Now this drill, obviously, when you are in this business, this is a 15-foot grain drill. They still make a variation of this. It is not, it's similar, but it's not the same. They tell me it's much better than what the 750 is, but my 750 is on steroids. As far as I'm concerned, I did some work to it a couple of years back, maybe 3 seasons ago. I put $13,000 into new parts on this thing from Needham Ag and nothing from John Deere. Needham Ag, Shoop, who else did I get them from? There was a couple of different places that I got stuff from. And you just have to understand that when you are going to, what the fuck is this? So I just got kind of, you know, when you got a, what the fuck is this? 1 bag per 10 units. I have no idea what this is. Pollinators, maybe? What does this thing do? It doesn't say. He's being bad. Knock it off. All right, so I'm going to turn this around and show you what I got here. So these are 2719E3s. Well, can somebody please tell me what this is about? If you're a new ag, these are not, that's weird. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 80 units worth, yeah, there's one of it, 90 units worth. I'm interested. Has anybody seen something like this before? Because I might be an old man, and I'm not new to agriculture, but this also said that it was treated seed, right? It said it was treated seed. And I know that it's not treated seed because now I'm really kind of confused here. It's not treated seed. It says treated seed, right? It says right there, treated seed. But there's the seed coming out, unless well, there is some kind of brown shit on it maybe. But these are really small beans. It says weight 53.6 pounds, right? So that's a unit, 53 pounds in a unit. 53 pounds in a bag, which is a unit of 140,000 seeds, correct? And no, I didn't learn that from Cole the Corn Star. But yeah, 53 pounds per unit. I'm putting a little over 60 on so that I get my unit and a quarter. Yeah, I'm not going to answer that. Glenn LeDuc, you're calling me while I'm making a video. For sale in USA only. Never saw the little bag thing. So let's say we go over here, because it's every 10 units, right? It's every 10 units, which is 90 bushels according to that. Let me flip this around, right? So we can see what we're doing. Now, for you non-aggies out there, non-agricultural folks, how do you open one of these bags, you know, with the strings? See those strings? It's like, oh my God, I hate those strings. I want pull tabs. Well, this one actually does have a pull tab. So I guess I don't have to show you right now, but I'm gonna open this up and we're gonna have a look inside. All right. Wow. I've never seen this before in my life. You know what they are? They're just more beans. There might be 5 pounds of seed in here. That's it. So, what the hell? That's weird. Anyway, what I'm going to do, let me flip this around here. We're going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. I'm going to show you the bottom of the drill. So I ran this out. I didn't want to have anything left over here because I'm changing varieties. You will always have something left over in here. You know, even if you're changing varieties, that's fine. I'll stir this up a little bit, I guess. Anyway, that was interesting. So there's just nothing but seed in there. That's it. That's what's in there. But if somebody could maybe tell me what that is in the comment below, I'm going to go ahead and start filling this thing, and maybe I'll just speed it up so you all can watch. Okay? All right? Maybe not. Maybe I'll just shut this off and then I'll show you in the end as I add those seeds. I'm going to do five bags, you know, so it'll be 20 bags. They're only 54 pounds. This thing will hold 35 bushels. 35 bushels. It's going to take quite a bit. But that's just weird, man. Cute little bags, just weird. Let me get my power button here. Pretty sure we can come up to that. My son is being a real pain in the neck here with that thing. I don't know why he's doing that, but all right. Got to the bottom of the little bags. Little bags of seed. So there's a phone number right there on the bag. And I felt that it would be a good idea to make that phone call. Like, why do I have little bags that say 1 every 10? 1 every 10 units. I'm to put this little bag of stuff in there. And his answer was, well, we couldn't get all the seed in the bag. So what we did, instead of getting a different size bag, he says, but we couldn't get a different size bag. He said the solution was to use the little bags and put 4 pounds of seed in there so that you get to 140,000 seeds per unit, okay? In my day, like before the new modern way of doing shit, a unit of seed was 60 pounds. A unit was a bushel. And a bushel today, and it always has been, 60 pounds in a bushel of soybeans. So the new way of doing this stuff in the world of precision agriculture, and I'm not even sure if this thing is working. Is this thing working? Do I have a green bar? Yeah, I do. So in the world of precision agriculture, they want you to go by a unit of seed being 140,000 seeds to the you know, per is 140,000 seeds. Okay, fine. Well, I'm all right with that. I'm all right with 140,000 seeds being a unit over 60 pounds. And I was looking to do 170,000 seeds to the acre. Now, there's a reason for that. There's a couple of reasons. Will you turn that off? A couple of reasons. One is 170,000 has been like the standard for growing soybeans. That's what it's been. A lot of people do it. Well, this guy who sold the seed, he said, I grew the seed, I sold the seed. He said, and, you know, he knew exactly who I bought my seed from. He knew the variety that I was getting. Huh? Did it hurt? Oh, then you're okay. He says, don't put any more than 140,000 seeds to the acre of this. He said, a very bushy bean. He says, you don't want to overseed it. He said, you're not going to gain anything, and in fact, you may lose if you put too many in the row. Well, okay. I like that, because that means that I am putting on 1 unit of seed, which is supposed to be 140,000 seeds in every single one of these bags. And I looked at my drill. I had 45 units in that big old bag of seed that I had bought, the bulk bag, which I like bulk bags better than this nonsense because, well, bags suck. But I don't mind too much with the bags because, you know, it takes a little extra time and I get a little exercise. You know, I have been sitting behind the wheel of a semi for the most part all winter long, hauling lime, hauling hay, just hauling stuff, right? So doing this little bit of exercise is good, and quite honestly, I'm getting pretty hungry right about now. William, are you hungry? Yeah, he's starving to death. Well, you got something. Mommy's gonna make you a sandwich, she said. She's gonna make you a peanut butter and dog doo-doo sandwich. What?
Stop. I'm going to sell you.
You're gonna sell me? How much am I worth? $100 or 100 pennies? $1. You're gonna sell me for $1. The guy that brought you into this world clothes you, feeds you, even teaches you your school because, oh shit. Yeah, it was a hole in the bag. Ain't getting no 140,000 seeds out of that one. Yeah, no, we lost that. Shoot. Well, I'm going to have to scoop that up. I have the vessel for it, too. That one there. It tore. So, hold on. Do not. I'm going to do this, see? I'm going to take the little bag, and I'm going to put them in that. I'm going to scoop them in. Come here, you're going to help me. You hold this bag open so that I can scoop those in, okay?
Okay.
Come on, give me a hand. Come on, I'll drag you up here. I'll dislocate your shoulder and everything. You hold it like that.
Okay.
Ready? And Daddy's going to do this. Ready? Because every seed counts. Each one of these, all these seeds, we could have a bushel out of these, maybe more. Plus, they cost a bushel. So anyways, I don't know if you heard me earlier.
They're running away.
Yeah, they do. They roll away because they're round. I didn't know if you heard me earlier, but 140.
You messed up my bed ever again.
Well, you did it. 140,000 seeds in a unit. Each unit's 55.6 pounds, 56 pounds, whatever are they? The heck are they? 53.6 pounds. So 54 pounds in a unit of these, 140,000 seeds. Now, I only paid $45.50 a unit. So if I'm putting down 1 unit to the acre, that's $45.50 an acre for the seed. Doesn't sound like much, right? But it'll take me, just for the seed, 4 bushels to pay for the seed per acre. 4 bushels to pay for the seed. That doesn't sound like too much. Now, being that this ground has not seen, not all this ground, the ground that I'm planting now did have soybeans on it. I was told by an idiot a long while ago, about 15 years ago, he said to me, "Why are you hey, don't do that because you're going to have this all over the place and that's expensive. Don't do that. I know what you want to do, but you're not doing it." Anyway, you you don't need inoculation on your seed. Why are you wasting your money with inoculation on your seed? I was like, I don't know, because it's a bacteria that fixes nitrogen to the, makes the nodules work, actually fixes nitrogen nodules. Please don't do that. I need those in there. And you better listen to me, because if you don't, you're going to get your butt whooped. You don't want your butt whooped, do you? So, anyway, I didn't listen to him. I went to the other place and I bought my inoculation there. And he said to me, and he lives in Pennsylvania, he said to me, I've never used inoculation. It's a waste of money. And I thought, you know, I have seen incredible results with different types of inoculation. Now, I will say this. When we went to liquid inoculation, our yields went to crap. The plants never did seem to thrive, and I did that for 3 years. The 3 last years that I grew soybeans back in 2012, 13, and 14 was liquid inoculation. I ran out of liquid inoculation and I went and I bought the dry inoculation. And you could see, I'm not dealing with you doing that. I will kick you out of here. You're going to sit in the truck. You see these beans that are hitting the ground? They're not going to grow. Pick them up and put them in there. Pick them up and put them in there. So from that point forward, I learned very quickly from that point forward, when it comes to listening to people that claim they know better, the fact of the matter is they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. And this guy grew soybeans. He grew soybeans. And he's telling me, oh, I've never used inoculation. And I was like, well, I always have. It's a legume, so it kind of needs that inoculation to, you know, help set nodules that produce nitrogen to produce the plant. You know what he told me? You know what he told me? Soybeans don't need nitrogen. Soybeans don't need nitrogen. You don't need nitrogen for soybeans. Now this is a guy that was running the fertilizer plant. And you know what? To this day, he still runs the fertilizer plant. Now, you want to push soybeans? You really want to push soybeans? What I've learned about growing soybeans, soybeans definitely need nitrogen. They put it on themselves, right? Through the, hey, I'm going to put new ones in there, come on. Through the nodules, they produce their own nitrogen. Now, if you want to push soybeans, you wait until those things set their nodules, right? You wait till they set nodules, and then you come in and you put another 30 units of nitrogen on top of that. That way, they're already producing their own nitrogen, and you give them a shot of nitrogen of 30 units to the acre, which isn't much, and your beans will then produce like nobody's business. Now, last year I did that because I planted my soybeans in July. And planting soybeans in July is not really a smart idea around here. You are not allowed to even claim them on crop insurance. Well, I took weed off, and I figured if I take weed off, and I've got these beans here that I had bought, and I didn't get them where they were supposed to be. So, you know, what do? I planted them after the wheat. 31 bushels to the acre is what I ended up, and I got $12.59 a bushel for those beans. The real killer was the wheat. I got $4.83 for the wheat last fall. I should have sold it out of the field for $5.56, and I didn't. So sometimes you're the bird, sometimes you're the window, right? And I was the window on the wheat, but by putting in the soybeans, if I'd have put the soybeans out when I should have back in May, early June, right, I would have had probably 60, 70 bushel of beans to the acre, because we had a pretty decent growing season late in the growing season, and soybeans can take some abuse. So they get beat up, and then when the weather does turn good, what do? They make up for all their lost all their lost time. So, yeah. I put 50 units of nitrogen out on those soybeans in an organic nitrogen form, And when I put that on, I had beans that hit 100 bushels, and I had beans where the Deere got me that were 5. But I ended up, when I say 100 bushels, I'm telling you, it was 100 bushels for 100 yards in the field. That was the best ground that I have. And no, it wasn't acres at 100 bushel. It wasn't even a whole acre at 100 bushels. But for the most part, that particular field that was so good produced me, well, I remember pretty clearly 56, 57 bushels to the acre in that field. And I had a lot more of that than I did of the 5 bushel beans, but one 5 acre field never even harvested it. So when you have a 0 harvest on 5 acres, and that's part of your 230 acres of soybeans, that really drags your yield numbers down. But it was money spent. So money that's spent and not gained back, it cuts back on your yield. You just don't have the yield. So it takes it off the top. So this year, you get out of there. I don't want you to it. And I just want to see. I just want to see what the hay crop is doing, and that's why we're here. And urea looks as though it is actually taking hold now. We had a little bit of rain, so it looks like it's going to do its thing. I should come out and spray Prowl on this thing well, not right now, but I got some 2,4-D that's got to be done. But you can see right here, it has taken a hold. It looks like it's going to be okay. It was put on a little bit late. I wish I had got it on sooner, but you know, sometimes, and we had a lot of rain afterwards, so that's why you get these pooling areas in the lugs. Maybe gonna have a little problem with foxtail, which I don't know though, because I don't think I'm going to, because the hay crop is there. I do have ragweed, but you know, there's ragweed in there, but there is definitely hay growing. I am not happy with the hay markets right now. If you didn't know, I think no, I don't have a skipper here. You can see the little guys coming up. Where are you? Right there. But there is some foxtail. The urea is nitrogen. I didn't use liquid because I didn't want to burn the young seedlings, you know, that are growing. So I used urea, and we did get some rain, and it's actually drizzling right now, which is a good thing because we put nitrogen on